Hey, what's happening everyone? Journeyman here, and this is just a message before we start the episode to say that this will unfortunately be the last one of this series. I tried to update Championship Manager 2001, 2002 so I can do the new series, and unfortunately in the process of doing so, I managed to unfortunately lose the save file. I did follow the instructions that were handed to me to basically keep that save data and keep all that information, but for whatever reason I can no longer access it. I think it's something to do with the issues, the technical issues I was having at the start of Season 3, not being able to save correctly. I think a lot of it goes back to that. I'm not quite sure what happened, but whatever the case is, I can't get that data back, and this save will unfortunately be unable to continue past this episode. At least I was able to finish the third season. So that's something to be kind of happy about, I suppose, rather than finish it mid-season. That would kind of bug me forever if that happened. But at least I managed to finish this season. And in this episode, you'll see where we finished in the third season. And of course, I go forward to like almost the start of the next season, believe it or not. But anyway, you'll see the video. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick heads up. Unfortunately, the series won't be continuing. Disappointing for me because on a personal level, I was really enjoying it, but on a YouTube level, I know it was the most popular series I had going for me, and disappointed and unable to continue it, because I had in mind that I was going to continue to save pretty much until I won the Champions League with Man City, and that was the goal, and unfortunately I wasn't able to attain that. But I'm going to put disappointment aside, because tomorrow is going to be the start of the new updated Championship Manager 01-02 series. So I am looking forward to that, and I know originally that video was supposed to come out today, but I wanted to get this video out just to move on from this save and start the new one tomorrow. So, but thank you guys so much for your support in this series. It's been truly fantastic to get to know lots of people out there. This save brought in new people to the channel that I'm interacting with, and it's been a lot of fun. Just to do that, basically. But thank you guys so much for your support again, and I hope you guys enjoyed this last episode of the Man City Champman 01-02 save. Hey, what's happening everyone? Journeyman here, and welcome back to my Championship Manager 2001-2002 save. This is going to be the finale episode for our third season in charge of Manchester City. This is how we'll finish up against Bolton at home. Of course, our local rivals, the Red Devils, at home, and then we play Charlton away to finish off the season. Take a look at this league table. This is how things shape up. We are still chasing a potential European place. We're 3 points behind Arsenal right now. We do have a game in hand over them. However, Sunderland are on our tails. They're only 1 point behind us, but we have 2 games in hand. So as long as we win out, we should be able to finish in the top 6 and make a push for Europe, because that is my goal. That is my aim, to get in Europe next season. So first and foremost, we have a game against Bolton. This is a game we should win pretty comfortably. They've had a good season though, Bolton. They've got some really talented young players in there, like Robbie Savage and Matt Hill, talented young player. Tim Cahill, 24-year-old. Henrik Pedersen. Robbie Earnshaw's leading the line for them, and they've still got Paul Wheatcraft. So, all right, so here we go in today's game. No changes to the team. Eriksson is no longer on the bench. I put on Karlstrom instead, a bit more forward-thinking player to have on the bench. So I'm hoping we continue the last game, which is a 3-0 win up against Birmingham. I hope we can continue that today with another comfortable victory against the Wanderers. So, yeah, come on, boys, let's get back into it. Okaranko's playing today ahead of Philly Mexes. He's been dropped to the bench from very average performances. So Okaranko comes in, and so far he did well in the last game, and he's doing okay today. So something to keep in mind. Okaranko, Mexes, and Ndaya are going to compete for that kind of like centre-half position. And because I only use 3 foreign players or work permit players, which means either Landon Donovan's going to miss out, Ndiaye's going to miss out, Okaranko, or Sissoko. And we know Sissoko's going to keep his spot. So, Sissoko, speaking of, got himself another goal here. 38 goals this season now. Still a goal a game in the Premier League, which is unbelievable. A goal a game in the Premier League. That's just an unbelievable feat. So I got a cold right now, which is why I'm scratching my nose. But Robbie Earnshaw gets the equaliser there. Disappointing to concede. We're dominating the game though, absolutely walloping them. Unfortunate not really to be 1-1. So, all right, come on, boys. We should be able to beat this team pretty comfortably. It's a penalty. Sissoko runs up and scores. So he's got more than a goal a game now. And we fucking concede straight away. Assholes. Alright, so. Changes, maybe? Time for change? Time for change? 60 minutes? Yeah, definitely time for change now. Losing 3-2 against this garbage. Alright, so. Mark Kerr dropped to hold in midfield. Welsh coming off. London. Karlstrom. For Tonton. Yeah, okay. And Farnrood. Nope. Not quite yet. We're going to stick with Tomadera. I have faith in Toe is going to find some end of season form. There he is. I was right to keep him on. Thank you for proving me right, Toe. I appreciate that. All right. Come on, boys. 3-3. Get yourself a fourth goal. Come on. Arsenal drawing 2. Come on. This would be a great win if we can get it. 85 minutes. Come on. Last minute. Last minute. No, it doesn't look like it, does it? Oh, 3-3. All right, so not a great result. We dominated from start to finish primarily. Poor defending again, though, at the back. Churtis only got a 6 out of 10. He's starting to waver his form a little bit. He came on strong a little bit at the start of the second half of the season, but average performance today. All right, so Arsenal lost as well, so that's a bad draw. We should have won that game. We should have leapfrogged Arsenal, but we do have that game in hand, so we do be winning that game in hand. We go above them in the table. Just something to be aware of. All right, so Sissoko league goal record, not a surprise there. Fulham relegated to the Premier League. Goodbye, Fulham. Nice knowing you. Lee Croft is back full training. Thank God for that. Don't know what I'd do without Lee Croft. All right, so... Oh, yeah, by the way, I did agree to sign a player in the summer. Another player to go with the Anderson and Hersey. Where is it? Transfers. I'm agreeing to sign. Where is he? Per Nilsson. He's going to come not in the summertime, but in November. Swedish under 21 player, can play defense, centre half, and centre midfield. Looks like a pretty solid prospect, so I'm going to bring him in and take a closer look. So, came on a free transfer, so nothing really to lose, is it? All right, also on the FA Cup, they beat Man United 1-0 at Wembley, so congratulations to Arsenal. All right, so moving on. All right, so, Villa beat Arsenal. Man United, that's a bit of a surprise, isn't it? Dudley Johnson's available if I want to sign him. I know the guy can get goals for fun, and so far he hasn't disappointed in this save. I remember trying to sign him previously. I think the work permit was denied. It's a work permit based. I don't want to bring another player on work permit. That's not good. Not good business if I do so. So here we go. Up against Man United. This is a huge match. This is our game in hand. If we win our game in hand, then we stand a chance of finishing 5th, which is great. Don't know, I lost some train of thought there for a second. So up against Man United today. Hoping Man United to stick out their reserve team. That'd be nice of them, wouldn't it? But I've got a funny feeling because of United and they're all a bunch of assholes that it's not going to happen. So, check out the first team. Yeah, it is their first team. Ruud van Nistelrooy, Dwight York, Ryan Giggs, Roy Keane, Beckham, Joe Cole plays for Man United in this game. How much do these cost? 9.75 million. That's actually a pretty good deal. Ugo Ekiog, partner Ronnie Johnson. Babi Yaro, the former Chelsea left back, £3 million. Actually a good deal. And Wes Brown playing right back. So it's a tough ask. We're also without Maxim today. He was suspended for today's game. But we have Landon Donovan. Hope to get his first goal for the club. So we'll keep our fingers crossed he can do that. All right, come on. It's got to be good. Got to beat our local rivals. They've already won the league, so what does it matter for them? I don't know why they're playing the full-strength team. I think just to be those guys. Just to be a bunch of assholes. That's why we're playing the strongest side. All right, come on. I mean, why should they do any favours, though, to be honest? That's a bit harsh of me. Anyway, 0-0 so far. I mean, not had a shot on goal. So, we'll continue the second half here. Not afraid to make changes, though. If need be. Penalty? Maybe? Oh, there's an appeal there. I thought he was going to give it for half a second. There's Makoko. Tonton Zulu Makoko. Gets in there. 20-year-old Ghana international. Gets his 8th goal of this season. And all of a sudden, it looks like the upset is on here. Should we make a change? I don't know. What do you guys think? Should make a change? I probably should make a change, shouldn't I? We haven't been doing very well at keeping clean sheets lately, so I'm going to take the forward runs off Pearson and Makoko. Mark, keep him on for now. Asan and Diaz on a yellow card, not playing well. Let's bring off Lee Mexis instead. Let's bring off Landon Donovan as well. Let's put in Alexander Farnerud. up top, just to freshen some legs up there. All right, so 70 minutes, 20 minutes left to go in this game. Just got to hold on. Andy Cole is now on the field, or Andrew Cole, as he's known in the game. Luke Chadwick also came on, so that's good news for us, actually, if I was going to be honest with you. All right, so 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago. Come on, just hold on. Just got to hold on, boys. Come on. Oh, Gronko got sent off. Crap. Welsh can play centre-half. Victory can too. Let's put Welsh in there instead. Farnerud. Let's bring off Tomadera. Mark Kerr can drop into there. Tomadera can come off. And then Kim Karlstrom can come on in his spot. So we just got to hold on just a couple of minutes now. Added on time. There it is. Crucial victory against Man United. We were absolutely outplayed today, but it doesn't matter. We leapfrog Arsenal now into 5th place in the table and sets us up. We can qualify for Europe in our own hands, which is awesome. And finish above Arsenal table would be quite an achievement as well. So, Border obviously very happy with the win over Man United. It was definitely a keystone win for us. I don't think we actually beat Man United at this save, so that is obviously huge. And we go straight into the game up against Charlton, who are currently 17th in the Premier League. They're not going down. They've got nothing to play for. So we got the upper hand. We have something to play for today. And Maxim Zazelko is fit and ready to go, so he's going to start without a doubt. Check the condition of the players, though, real quick. Anyone that can't play today? A lot of players are really tired in there, aren't they? Instead of Pearson, then, I'm guessing we'll play... We can start London today. Instead of Makoko, we'll do Karlstrom. Instead of Madeira, we'll do Farnerud. Instead of Okaranko, we'll do Mexis. Instead of Welsh, we'll do Mild. Again, I'm making all these key changes on a very, very important match, but I just can't have these players get too tired because that's a recipe for disaster. Madeira's got to be on the bench as well, hasn't he? He's got to sit on the bench. All right. All right. Here goes nothing. I'm going to roll this team. Not the fittest in the world, but it's still full of talent. Should be enough to beat Charlton today. We've led by Gilles Grimaldi, Mark Kinsella, a very young Scott Parker, 23-year-old. Jason Yor, Magna Hossef. Got some good players. He got some good players, but we should have enough quality to beat them today. And of course, they score. Freaking South African Sean Bartlett, I should say. Come on, boys. Don't let me down. Oh, for fuck's sake. I want to finish 5th. And Arsenal, of course, are winning. They go back above us in the table. Come on, boys. Try and get goal back before half-time, please. Come on, Maxim Zazelko. Alright, so 5 minutes to go in this game. Pretty even. It's pretty even. But we're all playing shit. So make some changes then. Marker is dropping in the hole. Mild will get a bit forward. Stephen Pearson's got to come on the field now, hasn't he? And we'll also start to push forward a little bit more. Tomadera. Not ready for him just yet. Keep on Farnerud just for a little bit longer. And then can make that change. Alright, come on, boys. 61 minutes on the clock. We need to get a goal. I need to get a goal very soon. Get in there, Maxim. Alright, so here we go. Game on, game on. Let's do this. Alright, so... Oh, for fuck's sake, Papadopoulos has scored. Alright, so let's throw caution in the wind. Let's do this instead. Go 4-3-3. Haven't done this very often. Tomato can play in the very centre. Tantanzula Makoko on for Karlstrom. And let's give it a good old go. Let's try and get 2 goals now in 20 minutes. We need actually 3 goals. And it looks like we've bottled it. At the key time, Maxim gets another goal. Awesome. Gives us half a chance of getting a point. Come on, boys. 91 minutes, that's it. Oh, God, can't believe we just lost to Charlton on the final day of the season. And we finished in 5th still, though. On goal difference, I think a miracle has just happened. Arsenal, how did they do? Who did they play? In Sunderland, they drew against Sunderland 1-1. And that result leaves us 5th place in the table. We scored 93 goals this year. That is unbelievable. We are 20-something goals clear of the next opponent, but we did concede 66, and that's bottom form. If we can tighten up our defense, we've got a really good shot of winning the Premier League next season. All right, so finishing 5th in the table, that's fantastic. Can't beat that. That's a wonderful achievement for the club. Definitely come on leaps and bounds. Oh, this guy looks pretty good too, doesn't he? Could come on the cheap as well. Sod it. Why not? You give me a backup. Let's see if he'll accept it. Probably won't accept it. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's a miracle as well. They revoke Okaranko's ban, believe it or not. That itself is quite the achievement. So we finished 5th, and we had a ban overturned. So miracles can happen, everyone. It is Christmas time, so miracles can happen. All right, so Manager of the Year award goes to David O'Leary, not me. I think I deserved it personally. But there you have it. 2's contract runs out. Holt. I win the Manager of the Month award, so that's something I suppose. And Maxim won the English Player of the Month award. Not really surprising there, is it? Guy got 38 goals in 36 appearances in the Premier League this season. So, yeah, pretty good. Pretty good return for 2.5 million, wouldn't you say? John Walsh also got the Young Player of the Month award. So congratulations to him. Alan Poutin. I forgot about this guy. He was a talented midfielder. Doesn't matter. We got too many of them anyway. Anderson is now joined on the cheap. Good sign in there. And then we're breaking records in the old transfer fee as well. Another bid for Farnood I'm going to have to reject. I'm getting really annoyed by those really crappy bids. So yeah, really good end to the season. Really good to finish 5th place. The European Championships going on now. England are drawn in Group 3 with France, Ireland and Ukraine. That's a very, very tough group for England. Who do they... Mike Duff went to the European Championships. I mean, he's come on leaps and bounds. He's a really good right back, isn't he? 8 assists this season as well. Had a good solid return. Kind of a bounce back year. He was very average last season. Robbie Fowler, Jermaine Defoe in the line for England. So they got a pretty strong squad. I mean, is Michael Oakes the number 1 keeper? Is that what it said? Jesus. Sergei Rebrov joins Arsenal. Bit of a surprise there. I'm going to keep this episode going just a little bit longer now to make sure it's long enough for you guys. I'm interested to see who's going to win the European Championships. That should be pretty interesting. Callum training report. Yeah, he's going to turn into a good player. I think it's going to be an absolute cracking signing once he gets settled. RISP, 1.1 million. Still worth more than that in my opinion. He's still worth more than that. Who's this guy? No, he's not good, is he? All right, moving on. How's the competition going right now? So England, was it Group 2? No, Group 3 maybe. Yeah, not going to qualify, are they? They've got to beat Ukraine in the last game and hope that Ireland beat France to qualify. So keep an eye on that. Group 3. Okay, so big matches. England do not qualify. France beat Ireland, and Ireland dropped to 2nd place. I think it's a bottle job from the Irish. When they didn't want England to qualify to the next stage, so they lost on purpose. That sounds realistic, right? That sounds realistic. That can happen. All right. So new season, I guess. Let's take a look real quick. I believe we go into the Euro Cup, or the UEFA Cup as it's known, back this time period. And I'm just going to see out who won this season. Agahawa signs a new 5-year deal. Bullshit. That's the guy who really, really want Julius Agahawa. He would almost complete the team, wouldn't he? £12 million TV rights, good news there. And success both in domestic and in Europe. I'm just going to try and skip through this as quick as I can because I want to find out who wins the European Championships before the episode ends. Liverpool can play in the Intertoto Cup. Jesus. All right, so we're going to play in the UEFA Cup, which is awesome. Take a look at the seedings real quick. Where we seeded? We're seeded team, so that means a favourable draw, which is good. And I want to try and win the cup this year. I want to try to win the European Cup if possible. I think that would be a monumental achievement, and it would be the next logical step as I try and complete this game. Damien Duff signs for Newcastle for £9.25 million. A lot of money for him. And Portugal have won the European Championships, not led by Tomadura. Disappointingly, I hoping he would make the squad, but he hasn't really proved anything or that he deserves a spot there. But they are led by, of course, the legendary Louis Figo, Rui Costa as well, being a star player for them. Jorge Costa at the heart of the fence, another great player. Nuno Gomez leading them to glory. Danny, who is the... I'm thinking a different Danny. He used to be a Danny at Southampton and turns him into a solid player in this game. Louis Morte also led them to glory. Jesus Christ. That guy was absolute garbage. All right, so there you have it. Sven-Göran Eriksson has been sacked as manager of England. What do you think? Should I apply for the job? Should I manage of England as well? That could be interesting, couldn't it? Do a Man City and England thing? That could be interesting, but I kind of want to focus on Man City. Let me think about it. All right. So that's going to complete the episode. That's going to complete the season. Great season. In fact, finishing 5th place in the table. And wonderful achievement for Maxim Sissoko, getting 38 goals and 36 appearances. And obviously going into this campaign, I'm hoping for big things. Indeed. The team is going to come on leaps and bounds. Our younger players are going to get better. And I think it's going to be a very successful campaign. Also, now we have to balance Europe and the Premier League as well. So it's something we're going to have to consider and take part in. So, good season. Worst performer of the year is probably Tomadura. Only 13 goals on him. It's poorest return since joining the club seasons ago. Hasn't really found that form that he had in the Division 1, the Championship. But I'm hoping to give him a bounce back there this year. And maybe a year with Maxim, and they can form that dream partnership I always wanted when I started playing this game. So anyway, that wraps it up. Hope you guys enjoyed the season. If you did, remember to leave a like on it. If you want to see more videos by me in the future, please hit subscribe, turn notifications on. And remember, a new series of Championship Manager 0102 is going to start this week. Please make sure you check out the introduction video for that. It's going to be an update series. Basically, it's going to be all the modern day players and all the modern day news and stuff like that. It's going to be put into Championship Manager 0102. It's a fun little twist on the game itself. Should be a lot of fun to follow that series. So yeah, make sure you stay aware of that when it comes out, and please go check out the video if you get time, and if you enjoyed this one, I'm sure you'll enjoy that one as well. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like my videos, please hit subscribe, turn notifications on, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye everyone. Goodbye.